So after Ilia Topuria knocks out Max Holloway this weekend, this will be the strongest start to a title reign I think we've ever seen. I mean, to knock out Alexander Volkanovski cold like that, to then knock out Max Holloway cold like that, it's got to be the strongest start to any title run we've ever seen. And I don't think any explanation is needed. Try and think of anyone's beginning to a title run, doesn't hold a candle to that. So after he cleans Max Holloway's clock, which he will do this weekend for obvious reasons. I mean, he's simply just better than Max Holloway in every way imaginable. He's got some competition ahead of him. The featherweight division, one of the most slept on divisions, honestly. I love the featherweight division, loaded with chads and soy boys who need to get their clocks cleaned. And that's what Ilia Topuria is here for. He's here to win you over, guys. I know that there's a lot of Ilia haters, a lot of mindless, silly, weird Ilia haters. But, after this performance, after Ilia makes very easy work of Max Holloway, he will take Bilal Muhammad's spot, likely, of being the biggest star that the company has ever seen. But, after he does that, Ilia will be fighting Diego Lopez next. Unfortunately and fortunately, Diego Lopez will be going to sleep. The bright side is that we have Ilia Topuria coming out on top, exuding greatness once again. And, after that, it doesn't even matter who's next. Like, let's say it's Movsar Evloev. Movsar Evloev is absolutely screwed. Completely screwed. What is Movsar Evloev going to do to Ilia Topuria? Is he going to out-wrestle him? Definitely not. Let's say it does get on the ground. Is he going to out-grapple him in any way, shape, or form? Of course not. Of course not. Is he going to inflict any damage on Ilia Topuria? No. No, that's simply not possible. His only path to victory ever is wrestling, and, well, guess what? That's a dead end, because Ilia Topuria will twist you the fuck up and make you look foolish on the ground. And I hope that fight happens. That's what I hope is next. I will take Movsar Evloev getting another robbery decision over Diego Lopez if that is what is necessary for Movsar Evloev to fight Ilia Topuria. I'm all for it, because I know that Topuria would knock him out cold. And that's something that I just need to see. But, let's say he fights, let's say for whatever reason, for somehow, Yair Rodriguez gets another title shot. Easy work. Brian Ortega, please, just stop. Just stop. Arnold Allen, come on. Josh Emmett, we already know. Aljamain Sterling, come on, bro. There were clowns saying that Aljamain Sterling would beat Ilia Topuria after watching the Calvin Kattar performance. Actual people, actual human beings, with all seriousness, peddling such nonsense. Just a very autistic thought process you would need to have to come to such a ridiculous conclusion. And I mean, Calvin Kattar, no. Giga Chikadze, absolutely not. Lerone Murphy, scrub. Bryce Mitchell, complete scrub. Ilia outclassed him like I said he would. Dan Ige, get real. Edson Barboza, just come on, guys, come on. He ought to already be called the featherweight GOAT because, he preemptively just dusts everybody. All of these people get dusted. All of them. And he dusts every featherweight GOAT that there is. I mean, he already dusted Volkanovski, the featherweight GOAT. He dusted Max Holloway. This video is dropping before that, but I just know that that's the case. Jose Aldo, come on now. We know damn well Ilia would be winning that fight. Comfortably, of course. With all due respect to Aldo, I love all the featherweight GOATs. This is the best division of GOATs that there is. Also, McGregor washes McGregor, bro. Prime McGregor would get slept. He would get slept out cold by Ilia Topuria. Topuria is his superior in every way. In every single way. When we're talking physique, when we're talking aura, when we're talking, of course, fighting ability, hairline, chadness, I mean, outshines McGregor in every aspect that there is. More sauce on the mic. He is the better McGregor. And he's going to prove it when he defends his belt multiple times. He will be the featherweight GOAT. And I guarantee he's going to eclipse Conor's stardom to the point where Conor's going to be chomping at the bits for an Ilia fight. And guess what? He's going to go to sleep. And Ilia will replace Bilal Muhammad as the face of the company. And that's just how it goes, guys. This is simply what it is. Ilia Topuria is going to utterly dog Max Holloway this week, and he's going to make all of his fan weebs cry. They're going to be crying. They're going to be thankfully radio silent. We won't have to hear from them ever again. And I say this with all due respect. I like Max Holloway. I'm a Max Holloway fan. But I am an Ilia Topuria fan first because he's more likable and, he's just better. Ilia Topuria is going to knock out Max Holloway this weekend simply because he is a better fighter. That's the only explanation you need. That's the only reasoning you need. If you really need to be spoon-fed any further analysis than, the one that you've been given here, that Topuria is going to knock out Max Holloway, like, if you don't just know this off the top of your head, like, it's just like a basic fact. Like, lettuce is green, the sky is blue. Ilia Topuria is a better fighter than Max Holloway. Like, it's just obvious. Better striker, better grappler, more aura, more testosterone. This is the most complete and dangerous fighter we have ever seen at featherweight. And after Ilia is done spit roasting Max Holloway and the entire featherweight division, he will 100% be moving up to the lightweight division, and he will submit Islam Makhachev. He will outstrike him, knock him silly all over the cage, take him down at will, and submit him. This is just so blatantly clear to me, and I'm sorry that it isn't for you, but, it'll be a rude awakening for you, but, it's just prophecy being fulfilled to me. The only man between the lower weight classes up to the welterweight division who could take Ilia Topuria to a stalemate, someone who can handle this level of excellence, it would be Belal Muhammad, of course. Everyone else is completely cooked. But imagine, man, dude, imagine the super fight. Ilia Topuria versus Belal Muhammad, bro, at least minimum 5 million pay-per-view buys. When Thor and the Serpent clash, and, they clash so hard that they get sent back in time into another timeline and shit and create like a realm tear. That's what would happen if Belal Muhammad and Ilia Topuria collided. My heart would not be able to handle such greatness. You guys are going to be saying, white piece. You're just glazing, man. You're just glazing. This is just another Belal Muhammad for you. Like, I'm not glazing, guys. I'm spitting facts. My bias is objective. Even if you say a white piece, you're clearly being biased. That's why you think that, Ilia Topuria is going to win. Yeah, okay. And what about it? My bias is facts. And it's best for you guys to just come to terms with that. I know that you guys are in denial. I know that, the doubters, the Ilia doubters are in denial. They have irrational hatred for Topuria. They got some Topuria phobia. Very sad condition. I understand why you guys are in denial. You're being handed the information that your boy is going to get slept cold by the superior fighter, and it's difficult for you to accept. Like, it would be difficult for you to accept a cancer diagnosis or something. It's that type of pain that you're suffering. It's that type of reality that you're facing. You are entering a world of pain that you're not prepared for, but you can get prepared for it right now by just accepting these facts. Like, you know that Ilia Topuria is going to win. You know that he's the better fighter. So it's best to just, stop denying it. Enough with the denial. It's time to just accept it. The final stage of death, acceptance. No more bargaining, no more denial, no more anger, none of that. No more despair, none of that, guys. Just accept it and embrace it. Become Ilia fans right now so you don't look as foolish, when you become one after he knocks Max out. But, nevertheless, no matter when you become a Topuria fan, you're welcome to the club. I let you in. I'm not going to just gatekeep forever. Like, I will let you guys in because, it took me understanding as well. Like, I wanted, I was pulling for Volkanovski to win. I wanted Volkanovski to win really bad, and I was broken when Topuria won. It was very painful for me. It was a very painful conversion. But when it happened, life is much better as a Topuria fan now. Like, I can tell you right now that my life has improved tremendously since becoming an Ilia Topuria fan, just like it is being a Belal Muhammad fan. When you back high levels of greatness, fighters that you see yourself in, fighters that speak to your soul on a very personal, intimate level, your life becomes a lot better. And that is the connection I have with Belal Muhammad and Ilia Topuria, a very heterosexual connection that, I take great pleasure in having. So thank you, Ilia Topuria, for being the featherweight GOAT. Thank you for exuding the greatness that you do. And you guys are welcome for this breathtaking content. I hope you guys have come to a healthy understanding, a comfortable acceptance of the fact that Max Holloway is going to sleep this weekend. It's time to become a fan, guys. No more irrational hatred. It's time to join. But yeah, you guys are welcome for this breathtaking content. You guys are welcome for this beautiful, in-depth analysis. The objectivity on display on this channel is truly unparalleled. You do not get in-depth analyses like this anywhere else. There's just no other content like this on the internet. Very unique, very insightful, very educational, and just straight fucking magnificent. With all due humility and respect, no one's really on my level. And I also humbly apologize for the lack of content this week. I recorded a tier list for Tuesday, and a lot of the audio was completely botched. It was my fourth attempt to deliver the tattoo tier list. That video just may be cursed, but I will defeat the curse because that's what I do. I defeat evil. And, I will deliver that tier list to you. I got my audio situated, I got a new mic. So I've just been over here trying to figure out that nonsense. And, also that same day, I got my monetization rejected on some bullshit. So I had to correct YouTube in video format. So, that took up time as well. Couldn't make a video that day. Had to make a video for YouTube because, they were just busy being incompetent. But strap in, 99% boys and 1% girls. I have a litany of goated videos ready to bust out for you. I was saving them for monetization because, greatness like this can no longer be provided for free. Regardless of how priceless and magnificent this content is, it's got to be paid for. I got to be seeing returns. If I don't start seeing returns, then, we got a problem on our hands. So, yeah. The goods, guys. I mean, you think the content's been good lately? You think the content's good now? Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. It's about to get kicked up to a whole other notch of excellence. But yeah, you guys are welcome. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, duplicate accounts, duplicate said actions, and go ahead and thank me by leaving a super thanks. Thank you guys for the monetization. All ball breaking aside, I do very much appreciate the support. Just know that with all due respect, it is not enough, and I demand more. I demand at least triple the amount of support. Go ahead. No, matter of fact, quadruple those actions, not just duplicate, multiple duplicates. I want quadruple minimum of likes, comments, subscribes, shares, notification bell ringing. Do all that. And quadruple those actions, quadruple those super thanks too. Not donations. We don't do donations around here. We pay wages. This is just simply what I'm owed. This content is too good to be free. I understand that it's priceless because, it's just so great, but I still demand money. So, go ahead and pay up. It's the least you can do. With all due respect, I will see you guys on the recap. Going to be a very, very fun recap. Cannot wait to humbly and respectfully rub this in the noses of Max Hollow Weirdos. Goodbye.